It is like one mispuncture and you're dead.
Yeah.
But if you're building a bit of a more tanky items, I think kind of deters some of the threats from the opposing team. But still, it's not as easy as that. The last ban from RSGPH, is it still going to be a Call TZ ban?
Yeah.
After knowing Guinevere might be going to the jungle. Like, this is the beauty of AP BREN's draft. Still a lot of flex.
Either be Claude or Lancelot, I think the ban would be for RC Philippines. The Claude is a hero that is okay when there is the Faramis and you can dive. If eventually RSG Philippines wants to go for Ixia, Claude is an answer in the latter portions of the game.
You prefer Ixia over Bruno for RSG?
I think so.
Okay.
But obviously the Arlot plus the Guinevere is scary if you think about it, right? But you have the Matilda and you also have the Faramis. They have so much protection on you. It's so difficult to deal with. I'm surprised they picked up this Uranus. I think they might go Phobius actually for RSG Philippines.
Wow.
But I'm thinking the best option is like Terizla plus the Ixia. And maybe the next best thing for RSG Philippines is to just get the Irito.
This is my tempo.
Your
So
team
they go Brody.
is picking.
And
Okay. They want to leave the gold lane alone, I feel like. You do not want to rotate towards the gold lane often.
yep. So it will be a farming hero for Kyle TZ, so it seems to me.
Obvious. Interesting. So,
Yeah, but I think the Terizla is the most
first Lexia.
easiest hero to get or execute. Maybe next is Edith.
Exorcist of the Dragon
I mean, that's kind of the same thing, right? Terizla and Yuzhong. Backline threat.
Yep. And also Yuzhong is perfect against Brody.
Yes.
It's gonna be a good hero to go with that. And also is a Petrify holder, which is instant stun versus the Brody as well as the Guinevere. They still go for the Claude.
Okay, I think
Interesting choice.
this is a bit dangerous too for the Claude. Yes, it is still a decent pick, but in laning phase, you're gonna lose against the Brody. Even in a team fight, this Arlet, the final slash is a knockup. So do you want to go for the Purify, or do you want to micro around that and use a sprint or something along the lines like Flicker?
Lancelot looks good for AP BREN.
Lancelot. Okay.
Or maybe they go for a protect hero for Ogwen, which is Minotaur. Minotaur actually is so good for BREN esports right now.
Yeah, you're right.
with the amount of dives or potential engage from RSG, right? All of them can dive, technically.
I think that's the best hero to pick right now. AP BREN.
Minotaur.
Ogwen plays a mean Minotaur.
I like the Minotaur. Or the Akai Rome if you want to.
Before the
With
might of
the
Taurus.
Nether Realm coming in from
Yeah.
Valentina, they also enhance the potential of a 5v5 team fights. So this is a lot of heavy CC coming in from AP BREN. Let's see though, can they chain it to another victory?
I am scared about the RSG Philippines lineup. I understand why they went for the Claude, because they have the Martis, but they might run out of steam. Surely they have a lot of protection, but the heroes that they have might struggle from the general idea of AP BREN. However, I think this is early game versus late game, where the composition of AP BREN just destroys RSG Philippines in the early stages. But if we do go to the late game, it's going to be the Claude game, for sure.
Okay, that is Wolf's thought on this match. You can also share your thought in the comments or in any community that you're in, especially one esports community. Join now. Once again, beautiful production. Thank you so much for the team. Let's see. Game number 2, the deciding game for RSGPH. Will they play another game or will they stop here against AP BREN?
Ladies and gentlemen, again, it is match point for AP BREN, and already early action here. The top side of the map, Ogwen there, perhaps caught, and 1 HP, and even popped his Flicker. Light now looking for an angle. Flickers as well, and first blood will fall to the Roamer.
Wow.
We did not literally see what happened, but I would assume the Petrify was perfect from Nats.
We had 2 spells were burned by RSG, by the way.
They're also denying the XPs away from
Yep.
Claptizzi. This is huge.
This is massive.
Okay, let's see again.
Wow.
TZ now flickering
No way.
out. And it's the passive, and Nats finds the kill. 2 early kills here for the losing side, quote unquote.
Oh, this is definitely something that AP BREN wasn't prepared of. Who would have thought that it will be Light plus it will be Matilda plus Yuzhong with the proxy moves up top. This is a rotation that's not seen yet. You know, this is the first time I've seen it. They forgo for some of the control of the jungle. They gave the Lethal Wanderer, but at the same time, they still got 2 kills anyway. So it's a very good trade for RSG Philippines.
I mean, it's really good trade. It can't really get better than that. And that is also an advantage that you can bring towards the first objective fights, which is going to dictate the mid-game too. AP BREN, though, in the back foot already. About 700 gold lead for RCPH. Still a lot of time to recover.
Okay. Personal will be up here in a second. Now Super Marco here pressured by Lightning on, but of course they will have not enough resource to really have a proper engage. Take a look at the top side though. Essentially a 3v1 now. Naps pops the Petrify as well. Perhaps a little bit too soon now. Hugh looking for level 4 for that IMU. Gets it and instantly rotates towards the turtle side of the map. Naps trying to buy time, trying to distract Counts easy. Will find the knockup though ontowards. Not good! Another round there to potentially save Nuts and the perfect guiding win. The final slash perhaps to ruin the party, but Light will knock up 3 members, and there you go. Demon Kai finds a chain reaction kill and finds a double. Potentially a triple here top side, but no, he will not be able to close the gap.
That's 2K in 2 minutes, Wolf.
Amazing plays coming out from Light. And he took advantage of the early game when they got 2 kills. Gets the farm, became very aggressive, forcing AP BREN to react. They get a full set of outer threat energy shields, and that will inflate their lead by 2.8k and completely destroy the laning stage that should have been AP BREN's.
And Light is just everywhere, man. When Nats hit him in the early game, he contributed to 2 kills in the early game. Even in the bottom lane, when Emma needs him to pressure the laning phase against Super Marco, he's always there in the perfect placement and the perfect target in the early game.
So let's see here, it's a 4-0 line. Okay, now you can see why that Yuzhong still hurts a lot, but now knocked up on towards Gwen here. Oh, Gwen will be able to escape, but the knockup is huge! With the space migration, looking for the knockup as well. A 2-man knockup. LapTZ joins the fray, but the guiding win with the flicker to save Demon Kite's life.
Oh my god.
That is Light Airlines for you with the flicker as well. But I think Gwen could have timed that better, right?
Yeah, that was perfect timing. Unfortunately.
Bot side of Blazing Duets. Super Marco will still hold his flicker there. Good calculations as Turtle now spawn again, favoring the side of RSG.
RSG Philippines have an immense amount of lead now, especially with their ultimates up. Ogwin still doesn't have Minoan Fury. I wonder what Few will copy. If Few will go for the Netherrealm at this point. FlapTZ, everybody else will have their ultimates up except for Ogwin, who's now holding on to the turtle for now. He wants to reset too. Be waiting for their targets.
I mean, look at Light. That is a lot of damage towards Few, and that is huge too because the objective fight is coming in, and he is one of the pivotal member of AP BREN because he has the Netherrealm to help the 5v5 team fights.
Yeah, now he cannot recall, but he's not at full HP. Now pops the Black Dragon form here, looking for LapTZ. Looking to zone out the members here. Now let's see. The knockup will find a Nats. Netherrealm though will survive. Will help him survive now. Rescue battle. Demon Kai finds it. Minion free was huge, but the knockup, the Fury stab was even massive. Now LapTZ quite chunks silence as well. The Terrify connects. Nats low. And LapTZ will find it. No, he will not find the gap. Demon Kai will find and secure the kill.
I am very surprised that AP BREN goes for that. It looks like it's very risky, and in the end, it really didn't pay off at all.
LapTZ being outplayed up top. It's gonna be Demon Guy getting out. Eventually, RSG Philippines gets 4,000 gold. An advantage, and it's gonna be massive.
See,
0 conversion from AP BREN. Still a 0. This is something that you don't see very often. AP BREN. Probably Echo in the last match. That's the only time where AP BREN looks pretty much lost. But in this game, there's no surprise pick or like experimental pick, I would say. This is AP BREN's game, and they're losing.
You can see here, RSG, they're trying to reset, right? Light, low on mana. Perhaps the Faramis is also on low on mana. And with the 5 love total kills, it shows that AP BREN there, they look lost here. They need to recollect ASAP.
Yep. Fortunately, they have the Minotaur that can kind of save them. I guess when it comes to the late game, surely you would favor RC Philippines. But at the same time, there are big ticket ultimates that AP BREN can use. That's courtesy of Kyle TZ as well as Ogwin with their combo, can chain knock up your opponents. Obviously, the Purify will be a problem eventually.
It is.
But at least there is that win condition for AP BREN.
The Black Dragon form now. Spots for Demonkite looking for a flank. Another round now from both sides. Has been popped. Kyle TZ quite low. Good Petrify though. And that's few. Taking out Kyle TZ is the next target. Slap will not survive as well. And that is a 4-member kill. 4-man kill. From the side of AP BREN.
Man, RCPH took the chance. Like, saw the chance and took it. Like, that was insanely clean as well. Like, the flank and also the commitment from Nuts as well. 2-0-6 so far in this game. Perfect game for RCPH and looking for another kill in the mid lane. So the perfect target is for Marco.
For Marco, getting picked up so easily.
Exactly, and even burns his flicker.
Oh, it's so easy. It's so weird. Unfortunately, Kyle TZ still managed to secure his orange buff. AP BREN are gonna be struggling, and dare I say, every time that Nats is playing so well that he's on point, is in the zone, RSG Philippines just transforms into a different kind of beast. And you saw how on point his usage of the Yuzhong is. The timing as well as the Petrify, perfectly played by Nats.
See here, circling Eagle, not yet committed, but it will help RSG claim the third top lane. RSG, they're playing this perfectly. Are they doing what they did again yesterday?
I mean, I think at this point you have to bend the Faramis, man. Every time RCPH or Aqua gets the Faramis, it seems like it's always an instant W. Absolutely, it's just a dominant game, especially with the Purify, as Wolf would say. If he gets caught by Call TZ, like you can just pop the Netherrealm as very instantly. And even if Ogwen goes for it, he has to time it perfectly too. And so far, I don't think I've seen a chain CC that is quite clean from AP BREN to be able to respond to RCPH.
RSG Philippines with that 9,000 gold lead. And they're very fond of this kind of gameplay, right? Whenever they get caught, 5-0, 9-0, they don't stop. They just don't. And they take over 8.9k. They're going to be punishing Super Marco. And already, at this point, the early game composition of AP BREN, I would say that there's really no chance for them to recover. It would take a miracle for them to get back. They don't have the better late game compared to RSG Philippines. The good thing is, like I said earlier, there is a way for them to find miracles because of the Minotaur, because of the Guinevere. There is a chance, but it's very, very slim.
A lot of disablers for AP BREN, right? For the side of RSG, but a lot of enablers perhaps for their side here. Kyle TZ, airborne, will find the escape though. And again, let's see here. Can RSG keep the spotless record? They did it last night. Will they do it again in this game?
And AP BREN doesn't have that solo laner, doesn't have that far laner that can be a nuisance in the far lane. Meanwhile, Super Marco might be in trouble here.
Oh,
Look at the flicker.
Yeah, let's see here.
Oh, that's huge.
Netherrealm as well.
That's huge.
And that is just RSG trying to bait out spells potentially. Now they're looking for the mid here with the Lord as well. Nas committed the Black Dragon form.
There you
looking
go.
for a zone. Oh, that's a good kill. Amon now taken out. That's the first kill in the game for AP BREN. And a very important member as well.
Wow, unbelievable actually. Again, they need miracle. Miracles at this point.
Yeah,
It's plural.
and that time, the way AP BREN secures the first kill of the game was through Eman not having that purified, through Aqua not having the Nether Realm. So you have to burn it first to be able to get something out of it.
That's
Still 9k though. A huge mountain to climb for AP BREN to be able to secure this series.
Okay. Not gonna be easy at all.
Absolutely. Already a retribution from Carl TZ, but still a lot of time on the Lord. RCPH 8.4k gold lead in a span of 12 minutes. This is something that we've seen a lot yesterday. A lot of dominations against Homeboys and also AP BREN themselves. And right now, once again, they're on the receiving end of it.
AP BREN here, clumping up S5 in minute number 12. Oh my god, I thought is, wow, 12 minutes already this dominating.
2.8k gold lead between the XP laner. Well, that is huge.
Huge. You know, finds a jump here. Good final slash to perhaps disengage. Now Nether Realm pops inside of our RSG. Good! Petrify. Nether Realm though will be triggered from the side of AP BREN. Now torn apart memory will not find anyone, but that is AP BREN losing a base turret in the mid, potentially soon top side as well.
Oh, I think
Not too
Oakwood
bad.
would have gone for it before, like if Flap TZ or like Nats didn't go for the Petrify. So I think that's also a game saving, not game saving, but like a really good micro display from Nats, kind of like wasting the Nether Realm away from Few, and that way AP BREN doesn't have the chance or doesn't have the window to be able to win a team fight in that chase.
Good read. Overall, AP BREN, that's the best defense that they could have ever wished for. Especially because they now can have a little bit of an access to the Lord area. Fortunately, the lane that was pushed was the middle lane. So that means that they can still naturally win the long lane and the short lane. But they definitely have to win this Lord fight. Look at the positioning coming out from both Light and Aqua. They're ready for this.
Okay. Resources-wise, AP BREN, they're at full.
14 seconds before the Purify. They want to make a play out of this.
They want to buy time perhaps here for the side of Eman. But AP BREN, they could not pull the trigger. Top side, it's Brody pushing, so they're at a man disadvantage here, AP BREN, if they commit a fight.
They're gonna blitz. Look at this RCPH.
Oh, with the information that Super Marco is stopped, Nats opening things up here. And with that, Humankind finds a free Lord.
Again, it's so difficult for AP BREN to contest anyways. So they have to be just better at the defense. Cannot afford to make a mistake now if you're AP BREN.
For sure. And once again, as I said yesterday, I think this game depends more on RCPH rather than AP BREN. It's going to be very hard for AP BREN to come back from this. It takes a huge blunder for RCPH to fumble this one. 10k gold lead in about 15 minutes, and the Lord is coming in the middle.
Okay. AP BREN, will they survive this one? All spells are on the board, are all active. Lord, though, will be lured to the top side of the map now. Bottom side will be the focus. Flap TZ looking for a good final slash. Perhaps Nats, though, will focus down on the turret as Humankind finds that. The top side will surely fall here as AP BREN desperately looking for a clear. No, Lights will find secure. RSG still very much in the winning side. Good Petrify on towards you. Nether Realm popped by both sides here as Carl TZ looking for a good angle. But in the backside of the map, and that was a huge 3-3, but Flap will fall, and they look for the collapse. Ogwen falls next as Carl TZ will not survive this one as RSG Philippines. They will force this series on towards the third game. They will not go down without a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the climax of the lower bracket finals. We're going to see a game 3. RCPH strikes back behind Aqua's signature Faramis pick.
Unbelievable start coming out from Team RSG Philippines as they went in for the play onto the XP lane instead. And that allowed them to give a lot of momentum to Nats getting 2 kills, or at least 1 assist, 1 kill up top,
Yeah.
allowing Light to be aggressive as well, and they did not let go. I can never forget what Nats did in the middle lane where they were able to push. The timing of the Petrify. You thought that he will be backing out because of the trajectory of his dragon, but he goes back with a jump with the Dragon Tail, with the Dragonoid form, and then the Petrify afterwards. That gave so much of an opening to RSG Philippines, and you can see that every time that Nats is on fire, RSG Philippines also becomes a different beast.
And also, I cannot really forget about the early game pressure that they have in the top lane. 2 kills in the first 30 seconds. That was huge. Denying all the XP away, denying all the potential in the early game away from the XP laner and also the roamer of AP BREN. And that is why they were able to get some objectives quite easily at that. Light, always everywhere, man. Like as I said earlier, when he needs the first blood, when he needs the early pressure, he's always there. Whether it's bottom lane or top lane, Light will perform.
And we saw this one coming in a sense, right? Because mobility, I mean, you picked up the Arlet and Guinevere first. That is somehow trigger the opponent to find or a marksman that is mobile, right? Either the Erythel or the Claude. In this case, the Claude was the most perfect answer. And you saw how Amon played it.
Yeah. I think obviously for AP BREN, they have a draft that is winnable in the early stages. But the fact that they lost what could have been their advantage was obviously very shocking to everyone, including myself. But maybe because they didn't take for account like there could be a pocket strategy or a unique rotation that RSG PPH did.
As per usual, Aqua on the Faramis, 6-0-7, still perfect on this guy. I believe in the playoffs, he hasn't died even once on the Faramis, right? I believe that's the case with the usual Purify as well, so denying all the CCs away from the opponent and can cover for his teammates. So you can deal damage, you can make a play with a Stampede, and also the biggest ultimate in the game, which is now was that Nether Realm.
I think it's just so good at the timing of the Nether Realm.
Absolutely.
Very smart at it. Because see, aggression coming up from Light, we weren't able to find without the exact first rotation, but at the first minute of the game, literally before the 1 minute mark, they have found an opening. And then, because of the XP advantage as well as the gold advantage that Light has, he just played on the jungle of AP BREN, and AP BREN couldn't breathe afterwards. Just the aggression. If you're gonna, this is one of the openings that we saw from Nats, eventually going back and hitting that wonderful Petrify. Oh my goodness. Nats does not waste his Petrify. I mean, even if he sees like 4 people, he makes sure that he has a combo afterwards. I think he's very much in the zone with this with this Yu Zhong. And you can see that even after that, with